Okay, let's open up the new year. We went visiting the Toronto record shops, and these were some finds I made in their bins. I got Frank Zappa's Overnight Sensation album, 1973 jazz rock album. Yeah, it's I'd put it, I guess, on near mint condition. We also picked up a Albert Collins Frostbite album. It's 1980 Texas Blues. Not sure if I can, yeah, the reflection's not too bad. It's also in near mint condition. And we did pick up a still sealed Black Sabbath Matches of Reality. This is a 2016 metal pressing. It's a US 180 gram. And according to the seller, it may be a green album or a green vinyl, which, well, I'm not sure. I prefer black albums myself. But it has been opened, so I guess the album can be considered to be in a quantum state until it's open. Then it's actually fixed whether it's the green album or a black album. And I guess when I finish off all the other albums for the year, I'll pop it open. And then we went off to our normal thrifting bins where we picked up a Peter, Paul and Mary self-titled album, Peter, Paul and Mary, 1962 folk album. It's a mono pressing. And it's, I'd say, VG plus condition. It was also followed by a Peter, Paul and Mary in the Wind. It's a 1963 folk album, and there's also a VG plus mono. Oops, picked up a Melanie, yet another addition to my Melanie collection, the Four Sides of Melanie. This one is opened, it's still in the shrink, and according to Discogs, it's a psych album, which is weird. I'm pretty sure she's a folk singer. That continued on with a Chicago 6 album, a 1973 jazz rock. It is in the shrink. It's in VG condition. The cover's not in that great shape. The album doesn't look too bad. We ended up with another John Denver Back Home Again album. This one is a 74 folk rock. It's a VG plus. And for me, this is a second edition. It's I guess an album upgrade. It's a better condition than the one I've currently got. We picked up a Earth, Wind and Fire, All in All. It's a 1973 soul funk album. And again, the cover is in, well, it's seen better days. It's pretty scratched up, the cover. The album itself should clean up nicely. And we picked up the Knack. This is Get the Knack. It's a 1979 power pop album. I'd put it, or I'd only grade it at a G+, at least the cover. There's ink all over the bottom of the cover, and if you pull out the record, it looks like somebody took a bite out of it. You never know what people do with their album covers. And this one's pretty, at least the cover's pretty dirty. It's The Police, Ghost in the Machine. It's an 81 pop rock album. And finally, we picked up a Santana Shanago 1982 blues rock album, VG plus condition. And now, I guess I will open this album. I got to do it sooner or later. Find out what exactly I've got on the disc. Only thing is, my nail doesn't want to go through. Oh, there it goes. There you have it. The quantum state is being broken. We're now observing the disc, and it is black. So it's not only is it black, it's got fingerprints and scuff marks on it. Isn't that amazing for a completely sealed album that to have fingerprints already on it? we'll put that back away, and I guess I'm not going to split it open. It is a gatefold. So there you have it. We've just fixed the quantum state for the album to be actually black, which for me is preferable. I'm not really fond of colored vinyl. I've only got one in my collection, the Peter Appleyard, the white album. Everything else has been pretty well black, since I think the black wax is much quieter and better sounding than colored. Oh, well, so long, bye-bye, and see you around on that tube thing.